Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you how to defeat the boss Tree Sentinel. This is really like the first field boss that you're going to come across in the game, so you really can't miss him. This fight can be done in one of two ways. If you want to wait a little while and progress a bit further into the game, really not far at all, you can get the horse and then come back and basically joust this guy to death. However, it is completely possible to kill him without the horse, which is how I'm going to show you in this video. All of his attacks are generally going to have a follow-up. It is really important that you pay attention to his hand and not necessarily his weapon, because he can delay his attacks almost every single time. I do kind of break my own rule of targeting the boss. I usually do not recommend targeting big body bosses like this, especially when they're so mobile, but for some reason, it seems to work out pretty well here, and so I just recommend going for it. You saw there that he does some sort of like body check with the horse. This ability is honestly one of the most devastating attacks in the entire fight. It's not easily telegraphed. There's really no tell for it except when he's about to move into you, and rolling through it is very difficult. I recommend just holding your shield up. It will drain pretty much all of your stamina if you're fighting him before you've even leveled up once. And then you want to pay attention to his hand again, and then roll to the side when it's time. You should be able to recover your stamina as long as you're not mashing circle. You should be able to recover your stamina in time and roll out of the way of the next hit. So we've gotten down about 30% of the way here, getting down to about 70, 65% health. And around this time, he will go into phase 2, where he gets some more aerial attacks, such as this one, where he slams the shield down. I will warn you, that attack has a monstrous hitbox because of the shockwave, and you can't really tell how far it's actually going to go when it slams. So if you're rolling through that attack, you want to make sure that you're actually rolling into the horse or the shield itself and not completely through the boss. If you roll through the boss, the shockwave will hit you in the back and knock you down and take out a ton of HP. So you want to make sure that you're rolling into the boss, this way you don't roll all the way through it. And that's kind of the trick. Same thing with that big shield slam. Try to roll to the side. You certainly don't want to land underneath the shield, but you just want to land just outside and still give yourself enough room for an attack. This ability right here is just sort of like a shield dash. The only thing I can recommend to you is when you see him back up, don't chase him down. Just let him do what he's going to do. So you see there, I rolled through the shield, got hit in the back, not good. This move here, when he's running towards you, you want to roll backwards, and then you can get a couple hits on him. If you roll forward, he'll blast right past you, and then you got to run and chase him down, which you really don't want to do. The rest of the attacks, you can primarily just roll through them. They're not too difficult. You see I roll backwards here, get a couple hits on him, and then he will ready his shield, roll into him to avoid the damage, and then when he leaps up there, you want to do a very delayed roll. This way you don't take any damage from the slam. And that's kind of it. That's the whole fight. I do want to mention that you can actually parry this boss. However, there is no riposte ability, so you can't actually go up to the horse and stab it in the face or anything for big bonus damage. It's really just like a free stagger almost. It is doable, it's just not really worth it in the end because of how on point you have to be to parry his hits. And of course you can only parry the spear itself. You can't parry the body check, you can't parry the shield slams or anything like that. One other thing that I will mention is that if you are a caster, he can reflect your spells back at you with his shield. So you want to be very careful when using spells against this boss. I actually don't even recommend doing it. Just pull out whatever weapon you started with and go that route. Very few spells are effective against this boss, especially any spells that have a travel time, because he can just block them and push them right back at you. But that's it. That's Tree Sentinel, and you get a weapon as your reward. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.